Hello, everybody. It's Maxine Taylor one more time with the final segment on my Practical Astrology series, Mercury in Pisces and the full moon in Pisces. Mercury rules our conscious mind. So look, you've got the conscious mind in the sign of the spiritual mind. It's like I've got this idea and I'm going to express it, but nobody's going to understand what I'm saying because it can be so elevated, so divinely inspired that your friends will tell you, you're nuts, it ain't going to happen. And you have to be very aware, very careful, Pisces, of the people with whom you share your dream. If you, because you're a talker, you tend to share your thoughts with anybody who will listen, because you want feedback, and people will sense this. If you share them with somebody who doesn't get it, and you listen to them, you may become very dejected and drop your dream. You don't want to do that. My suggestion is not to share the dream, because if you talk about it, you're using up the energy that you could have used to implement it. Haven't you ever, it's kind of like you love chocolate ice cream, and every time you eat it, oh, it's just so good. And 1 week, you just have it every single day. By the end of the week, you're over it. That's how it is when you share a secret out there. First of all, you're putting it out there for people to stomp on, pearls before swine, or steal it, which will only make you despondent. But you're using up your beautiful creative energy waiting for people to tell you you're right and you're good and you ought to do it. Pisces, just do it. Just do it. And you might say, well, I don't know how. And the problem then is you can live your life dreaming about putting something into action that you don't actually put into action because it feels so good to just dream about it. And this is where you, as I mentioned earlier, want to have somebody there who can implement. And so that would be my suggestion. You use your conscious mind to be a recipient of divine inspiration, and then write that book, write that play, compose that piece of music. I hope I'm making sense to you. Now, when the sun is in Pisces, you come alive. When Venus joins the sun in Pisces, you fall in love with you and with other people, because you are a very generous person, a very generous sign. And everybody is impressed with you because you are just as dramatic as Leo, great, grand, glorious, wonderful Leo. In fact, very often Pisceans hook up with Leos. They date them, they marry them, they do business with them because they're both dramatic and creative. It's a terrific combo. And astrologically, the astrology books will tell you no. I'm saying yes. The combo is awesome. Now, we can also experience wonderfulness. You can experience wonderfulness when we have a full moon in Pisces, because that brings the dream to a head. And you want to take advantage of those times We have a full moon once a month, on occasion twice a month. This is terrific. And so you want to make sure that you are putting your dream into action using the energy of the full moon. I used to have an office, and I had a secretary, a receptionist / secretary. And when she interviewed for the job, she was great. I loved her. She's a Pisces. And she said to me, once a month, I go into a mood. I said, what do you mean? You go into a mood? Because I was afraid what she was going to say she was going to do once a month. She said, I just go into a mood. And what she did was she retreated to the castle in the air and was adding another room while she was answering the phone and all of that. And she was gone. And then when the moon moved into Aries, she was fine. So, I'm going to tell you where your particular sign fits in if we decide we're going to have a party. Because you want to know where you fit in the whole, right? Now, Pisces says, oh, good, I want to know where I fit in. You want to know your niche. Remember, your opposite sign is Virgo. Very logical, very practical, earth sign, Virgo. Virgo's not going to have a castle in the air. Virgo may build it, but it won't be from the spirit plane. It'll be ingredients from Home Depot. In other words, it's going to be practical. Okay, so if all 12 signs were going to have a party, Aries would say, I got a great idea. Let's have a party. You all figure it out. Get the details handled. Call me when you're ready. And Aries, you would be gone. And everybody'd say, where'd Aries go? Aries gone. Aries came up with the idea, expects you to implement it. Aries likes a short-term goal with a quick reward. This would tie him down, so forget it. He'll show up at the party. Taurus says, oh, good, I'll bring the food. I'll make sure that we have all kind of good things to eat. And we are going to have dessert, right? Because, Taurus has a sweet tooth. And even if they're having chicken wings, they want a sweet barbecue sauce on it. I promise you that. Gemini says, I'll tell everybody about it. I'll send out the invitations. Bye. Cancer says, I'll have it at my house. Can we invite our family? Leo says, I'll be the host. And the party will begin when I get there. Virgo says, who's going to clean up? Libra says, I'll be social chairman. Pair everyone off. Scorpio says, let's see that guest list. Sagittarius says, let's have a picnic outdoors. Capricorn says, let's bring our boss. Aquarius says, let's make it an open house so anyone can attend. And Pisces says, let's make it a costume party. Oh, I love costume parties. And so, I hope you've enjoyed our trip around the zodiac. And may the stars shine brightly on you and yours.